Hey guys, this is Matt with the Milwaukee Road Charleston Division. Just going to do a layout update on this. Like I said, the backdrop was actually going to be painted. In fact, from right over there and all along back here needs to get repainted. But I found one issue, and that was also after I painted the backdrop here, painted the backdrop over there, in the back, and on this side. I'm going to show you what the issue is. 5 years ago, this was sky blue. Today, this is sky blue. Two completely different colors. So I got to figure out how to blend those in. But that should be an easy fix. So moving on. The other little project I'm going to be doing, I'm putting in a switch over here, which is going to turn on the entire layout. And then I have outlets all over the layout that will be all wired together. And the entire layout is going to be plugged in, so that way I can unplug it if I need to, or if I want to work on something. I also got my American Tool and Die laser kit for up here, so that way that has its sign. Excuse me. Then another thing that I got was fencing, and that fence is actually going to go around right over here and through here, and it's just going to gate off the piggyback yard. So from there, I also put in how I want to have the Cogdill yard set up. So I'm going to have the trailer right there, which I'm trying to find more of those. Kicking myself that I didn't buy as many as I could. Some ties, just a little bulldozer, some track, a diesel, tank, and then a yard office with a truck inside, some more track, and then the actual rooming house for the engineers, and there they are right there. So I like how that's set up. I might put some gravel on this end, just in piles, but that's pretty much how the Cogdill yard's going to turn out. Then the other thing that I did right here in my last update, I said that I was going to put a little war memorial. And honestly, I did not like the fact that it was facing the opposite direction. So I changed it up, and I have an old Milwaukee Road caboose. I have a new one that has been ordered, just because this is one that I run with my steam engines at train shows, so that's why it's all weathered up nicely. But the new one's going to be all shiny with a fence around it, so that way I'll have that as a little railroad park. And the other thing that I did right here at the power company, I have these. Sorry about that. I had these, which they came in a box with some semi trucks, and I didn't really like how they were all uniform and glossy, and they just didn't really look good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint them up a little bit, dull coat them, and I had this little tractor forklift right here, and I'm gonna put those as the telephone poles that will be serviced throughout the area by the power company. So I think that'll turn out good. Then one thing I wanted to show you right here, and this is how I'm doing all of my wiring. Wherever, for instance, I'm going to show you this real quick. Wherever you can see where the layout is connected, I ended up putting these little connectors on one side, so that way all I have to do is unscrew the bottom and the wires come undone, and I can rearrange the layout or something, or expand it, and then just connect in when I get ready to power it up. For all my cities, I got these. I ended up getting these at Home Depot. They're made for your electric box, and they're grounding rods kind of thing. But honestly, what you can do is put power on one of these, and the rest of these will all be powered up. So I got a lot of those. You know, I have this one for my big cities, then this one, and then a lot of these for my little areas. And the track wiring that I'm actually using is actually lamp wire. It's 18.2, and I have a couple of these that are 25 foot. This one just happens to be a yellow clearish color. I have white and black underneath for the 2 lines right here, and this yellow is going to be for the 3rd line. So then coming around here, I ended up getting this track all in place. So this is all set, the ground throws are in. The only thing that's loose are these 2 tracks right here, which as soon as the gravel pit comes in, I'll get that done and cut out the pit here and start on the mountain right here. And then coming down over here, the only thing that I'm going to be doing is I think I might want to redo this boulevard. I'm not 100% sold on how this looks, so I might end up redoing that. I don't know exactly what I'd do with it, but I might make it smaller, or you know, just do something with it. The other thing I did was I had a little excavator right there, and so I'm going to put that off to the side of the road with a for sale sign on it. I ended up moving the Fix-A-Flat because I just thought that area was going to be too busy. So, and then you can see the school equipment there. Then I got more fencing right back there to do a fence all along here. And then my unknown building, I ended up getting the rest of the fence to go around it. I'm going to put a little one right there. And then I have the little gate opening. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to name that building. But then I have the little Insta fence, and that's going to go right behind the parking lot for the John Deere company. So that's pretty much what I've gotten done. You can see the paint on the wall. And then the last thing I was going to show you was, or one of the last things, was some of the new stuff that I got. I got a Clinchfield covered hopper, a B&O and a C&O hopper, and then the Norfolk Southern, the special edition one. And then I ended up getting the Union Pacific United Way custom paint and the Alaskan Railroad custom painted. And this BN is actually going to be repainted into the Norfolk and Southern 911 Heroes engine. And I also have the Sioux line that was custom done. And this is going to be the last thing that I'm going to show you. I got my wrought iron fence in, and I soldered it all up. So now that's in place, and you can see all the lines for the cemetery. So that's pretty much what I've gotten done on this layout. I'm going to end up redoing this area because now that I have this 3rd track in, it kind of took up part of my return road right over there. So I'm going to redo that somehow. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'll end up doing something with it. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm looking at redoing this with flashing lights on the top. So that's pretty much all that I've got, and I hope that you like it. Any questions or comments, please let me know, and I apologize for my fire radio going off in the back. Thank you.